A blessed afternoon to each one of us. Thank you for the opportunity that I can present to you my action research entitled Effectiveness of Mathematics Intervention Program through DepEd Dasmarinas Moodle Classroom among Key Stage 2 ODL learners. I am Cheryl M. Esguerra, a Teacher 3 and a Mathematics Coordinator of San Miguel Elementary School. This is the context and rationale of my study. Pursuant to the DepEd Order No. 12, Series of 2015, about the guidelines on the Early Language, Literacy, and Numeracy Program, Professional Development Component, numeracy is one of the programs that will develop the skills and attitudes of Filipino children, which will contribute to their lifelong learning. Though it is focused more on Key Stage 1 learners, Kinder to Grade 3, there are some students who got promoted to Key Stage 2, Grades 4 to 6, with weak mathematical foundations. This school numeracy program is based on the Division-Initiated Program, which is Math is Fun program, Mathematics Application to Human Situations for Upgrading Numeracy program. By eliminating the non-numerate and emergent pupils will help to realize the vision of every school. According by Flores M.M. 2022, children who receive one of the interventions outperformed the controlled children in early numeracy at post-test and follow-up, suggesting that children internalized the learned knowledge. Transfer effects on simple arithmetic were only found in the complete support group, whereas both interventions were effective for complex mathematics. It is important to identify early signs and predictors of mathematics difficulties, or MD, to ameliorate and perhaps prevent later MD. Thus, intervention is really needed, added by Docker A. 2016. In the first Moodle Research Conference discussed that e-learning environments may contribute to the teaching and learning process if the integration is done within the framework of proper pedagogy. One such system that has been gradually gaining worldwide popularity is Moodle, or the Modular Object-Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment, a course management system for online learning. Nowadays, the computer is a significant part of the learner's daily life. It is, by now, inevitable that methods of teaching and learning should include e-learning components that are based on the computer environment and include proper preparation for the 21st century, which requires a new pedagogy, according by Martin and Madigan, 2006. Mathematics intervention is done because of this problem. The root of low performance of some pupils is non-mastering the basic skills in mathematics. To address this problem, we need to have an intervention to our non-numerate and emergent pupils. Mastering the basic number skills will help pupils solve various mathematical problems and apply it in real-life situations. Thus, San Miguel Elementary School will support and help eliminate non-numerate and emergent pupils by doing this numeracy program, which is the Mindful program, or Mathematics Intervention in Numeracy Development for Uplifting Learners program. Addressing the problem in numeracy in our current situation is the main reason in the development of the new normal numeracy program. The main objective of this study was to determine the effectiveness of mathematics intervention program through DepEd Dasmarinas Moodle Classroom among K-Stage 2, Grades 4 to 6 ODL learners of San Miguel Elementary School, school year 2021 to 2022. This study utilized the quasi-experimental design to determine the effectiveness of the mathematics intervention program through DepEd Dasmarinas Moodle Classroom among K-Stage 2 ODL learners of San Miguel Elementary School. The population of the study as respondents was composed of 3 grade levels, namely Grade 4, Grade 5, and Grade 6 ODL learners of San Miguel Elementary School of the City Schools Division of Dasmarinas, school year 2021 to 2022. There was a pretest conducted before the intervention program was administered. The result of the pretest served as the basis for the participants of the said program. The intervention program was via DepEd Dasmarinas Moodle classroom with programmed materials created, and it was administered for 8 weeks. The lessons in the LMS used the idea model, interactive activities, and video lessons from Math is Fun YouTube channel were utilized. After the intervention program conducted, a post-test was administered to determine the numeracy level of the participants. Further detailed statistical analysis was conducted for data analysis. After the statistical analysis, these are the findings. Based on the computation shown in the table, it shows that before the conduct of the mathematics intervention program, the experimental group obtained a mean score of 16 and 4,706 10,000ths, while after the conduct of the said program, the mean score was increased to 25 and 9,608 10,000ths. The post-test mean score was increased by 9 and 49,020 100,000ths. This means that the post-test result is higher than the pre-test result. This further implies that there was a learning happened after the mathematics intervention program with the use of programmed materials in the DepEd Dasmarinas LMS via Moodle classroom. The data in the table 2 shows that the research hypothesis there is a significant difference between the pre-test and the post-test on the use of the programmed materials in mathematics via DepEd Dasmarinas LMS Moodle classroom is accepted since it has a t-value of negative 25 and 736 thousandths, which is beyond the level of significance of 5 hundredths, with a degree of freedom of 50, and it has a p-value of 0.00 less than 0.05. The null hypothesis of no significant difference between the pre-test and the post-test on the use of the program materials in mathematics via DepEd Dasmarinas LMS Moodle classroom is rejected. The post-test result is higher than the pre-test result. It implies that the mathematics intervention program with the use of program materials via DepEd Dasmarinas LMS Moodle classroom is effective. Based on the result of the study, a well-planned and executed intervention program with the use of programmed materials is essential to increase the numeracy level of the pupils. These are the recommendations. The school administration should enhance the teacher's competence in crafting instructional resources using the modern technology. Mathematics teachers should be updated on modern teaching trends to maximize learning benefits. Lastly, a replication of this research may be conducted in a bigger population and higher levels for further assessment of this study in other subject areas or other aspects. These are the references. Research is Creating New Knowledge by Neil Armstrong. Thank you for listening.